All right, we're gonna carry on focusing on the guard, closed guard, and posture breaking, but we're also going to look at some chokes, but using the gi to help us to do this now. Okay, so just to start with, we'll just do something very simple. Okay, you got a closed guard here, so my legs are low. Okay, all I want you to try and do is keep the person's posture broken. Okay, so the goal for the person on top is to get into this position by upright base, a triangle base. So you've got both knees and feet in a triangle. Okay, we're going to start though with his head now. Yeah, so here posture is broken, here posture is unbroken. Okay, so I'm going to come here. All right, however way you want to do this is up to you. Okay, try and use arms and legs, or just arms or just legs, or a combination of the two. Okay, but you can also, because we did this on Saturday, but now we have a gi. Yeah, so we might have some other ways of being able to break the posture and keep the posture broken as well. Okay, so all we're doing, like I say, all we're doing is actually focusing on keeping the posture broken at the moment. Yeah, the posture starts broken. Okay, so we're going to start here with the head down. The goal for the person on top is just to be upright. Okay, goal for me is just to keep him solid. Okay, cool, good. All right, grab a partner. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Switching, yeah, flip flopping. Flip flopping. It's upright, good. So if the posture is upright, just stop and reset. Yeah, so don't worry about trying to break posture. I just want you to try and focus on keeping it broken. Yeah, keeping it broken. Yeah, flip-flopping, yeah. So start with the posture broken, and you know the person's just got to try and regain posture. Yeah, so start with the broken, and then just try and regain posture. Oh no. Go with me.
You're trying out or trying underneath it. Really? Just go all the way around with that hand. Crash test done. Yeah, go for it. Try and flip. Pass it around. Yeah. There's no way I'm reading with me. Yeah. There's no way a posture will come Just, yeah, I want to try some.
Alright, god damn it. If I put music on, then I've got to try and like edit it out because YouTube will be like, no, you're not allowed to have that music on. You couldn't have music on, that's no copyright. Well, but then I have, yeah, while I'm talking. Yeah, absolutely. You just get the bass out and then away you go. Narrator, I'm not narrating. No. I'm not doing that. I find it easier just to be like walking around, just let it play, and then I can just chat shit while everyone's doing stuff. Why did you make your own rap music? I don't think I'm quite a different genres of music.
That really helped me learn. Like, we're going to do chokes.
That's jazz. Gi raps is going to be rap music, right? Dude, like, you think I work full time, right? You know, Jesus H. Okay, don't want much, like, you know, like a lot of stuff, like a lot of coaching stuff. Yeah, be athlete led. You know, like do what the athletes want them to do and help achieve. And they're like, yeah, I want you to be a rapper.
We want you to write specific music. I would remember specific different bougie teachers.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm on it. Totally. Yeah, it's happening by the end of the year. Yeah, I'll go with Chip. All right, Chip. Oh. Amarok? No. No, sorry. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to use a gi wrap now. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start, go this way a little bit, just shuffle down that way just a little bit. Come from here. Okay, so I'm going to use the same thing again, same idea again. I'm just trying to keep the posture broken. Yeah. How do you guys find this anyway? Did you guys play with the gi wrap at all, or did you? Yeah. Cool. We can play with it a bit longer. Yeah. So you can use this in many different ways. You can play around with it, like just how you're going to wrap it, what you're going to wrap with it. You could use shoulders. You could use across the back. You could change your grip. Yeah. Play around with all different grips in different ways, but you've got to have one gi wrapped around their back. I want to see how you guys, one, get your posture back, and two, how you manage to keep the posture broken. Okay? Cool? Good? Okay, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Nice. Cool? Good. Nice. So open that leg up, so you still got to try and get the head back. That's okay. Don't worry. It's all right. I got you.
I know the way that I think I should get out. So many corners.
You know what was really funny is you moved your hair out of your eyes there, but you got no hair to move
I know,
out.
mate.
You're like- It's not happening again. It's coming back. Nice, nice. You can't take your jacket off, mate. I mean, it's a solution, I guess, but it's not the right solution. His dad hides his clothes. Yeah, it's a true story.
There just seemed to be so much.
That's worse, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
The shoulder's gonna feel like it hits.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it's way worse. It's
Yeah. Oh well, you're gonna. It's good. I guess the big thing is to not let your arm go across to the side in any way.
yeah, because I was straight flat on that.
If the arm is in, you might have a bit of a chance. Try again with the hand on the stomach, but still have that wrap. See what happens. Good. Yep. It's good. It's good. Nice, nice, nice. It's good. Nice.
End up holding just Ash's empty jacket.
Nice. Oh. Did you get out? Eventually, just eventually. I was there, I was watching, I was like, this is taking too long. I gotta go. You just taking a leg and trying to. Oh, to go to half guard. Okay, that's cool. You can't break that grip. It's very difficult to break. You might have to find another way around it. Yeah. Tough.
So why do I just sit down?
Like it.
Wait,
You're choking. Quit choking yourself. Why are you choking yourself? Nice. 5, 4. Time. Great. Give some feedback. Okay, how do you find that? Difficult. How did you guys find any solutions to getting your posture back, or did you just go like, nope, this is done. I'm done.
It wasn't trying to get the grip, it was trying to move
Move the rest of. Yeah, you have to move something else. Anyone?
Slightly was putting his elbow over.
Pushing his elbow back over. Yeah, that's a good way out. That's a good way out. Because you got to think like the. Yeah, but even if you still got your gi, you've got your head back to posture, yeah? Because the big thing in this, right, is to have your head up to be able to start to posture up straight. If the head is controlled, and the head is controlled by the gi, then you're not going to get your head back up to posture. So you're right, a real good solution to this is just to try and remove that over the top. But you do end up in the position that you guys are playing around with, which is going over the shoulder and hooking over the shoulder. Now that was fine, you were finding that quite tough. No, you didn't get out of that at all.
You had the gi and then hand on the shoulder as well.
Can you show what you had? Do it with Chris, because then I can talk people through it as well. So come over here. A little bit further, because you need to be on camera, otherwise no one's ever going to see what it is. So the position these guys had was here, over the shoulder. Okay, and had it controlled here, with the arm here. And they were really struggling to get out because you had the shoulder pinned with here, which is really was really cool. I thought it was a really interesting way of doing things. Can anyone see what's available here? Like at the beginning, yeah. No, I'm not doing it. I am not putting for you.
Oh, this arm?
Yeah. Arm bars, yeah. What else you got? If you can put his arm, if you can bend his arm 90 degrees. Yes. Omoplata, you got it. Nice work, Ash, as well, and Joe. So yeah, it's there are a lot of good options there if they've got the hand to the side and you're controlling the shoulder. Yeah, so keeping their shoulder tight. Thanks, man. So yeah, so that's a real good. Another couple of ideas. Okay. Well, let's go on to attacking arms. Okay, so we'll look at attacking the arms for one round, and then we're going to play around and talk about chokes, and we'll talk about that in a more kind of prescriptive way. Okay, so I want you to experiment. Let me just show you the positions to start with. Okay, so chip. I'm going to start again with the collar wrap. Yeah, so we're going to come around here with the collar wrapped. You can hold here. You can hold here. You can hold in any way you want. Just experiment with the grip and see what you find. Okay, so 3 goals you can look for. Okay, a triangle snag, which is what we talked about before, where I came through here, and I've got the legs wrapped around the neck and the shoulder. Yeah. An omoplata position, where I've got the hand to the side, the leg goes over the top of the head. Yeah. Again, I just want you to get to these positions for now. We can worry about finishing them in their own right, but for now, I just want you to see if you can find ways of getting to these positions, okay? So, triangle snag, omoplata, or an armbar, yeah, from underneath. So you've got the leg over the head, here, here, and here, okay? Cool? So, keep this, so we're going to switch partners again. Keep this low intensity, okay? Low intensity. The other person, again, you are going to try, I want you to try and get your posture back and posture up, okay? But quite low intensity. I want you to allow the person to explore and move and try different things, yeah? Rather than, you know, posture up. Oh, I didn't get it. Reset, start again, yeah? So I want you to try and like use the time to try and explore a little bit, okay? Again, switching, flip-flopping amongst yourself, we'll do for 5 minutes, okay? Cool. So switch partners, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Let's give it a go. Have any wrap if you want, mate, any wrap. Any wrap, shawarma, you know, halloumi, whatever wrap you like. Oh, nice. Omoplata, dude. Omoplata. Oh, other way. Oh, yes, 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 Ash. Good work, Ash. Good work. Well done, my man. You need the other arm. You could let go if you wanted to, so you're in a snag position now. But if you go back to the normal guard, so back to closed guard, if you've got this shoulder controlled, and you could bring this arm on top of you. So if you can control this arm here, you could maybe try and start to move yourself around, move your body around this way, and get this leg over the head. Now extend this leg, bring that back. So try this, bring that here, bring this leg up here, and then this knee over her head. So bring your head, your knee. Let's do it. So if you pop out. So
Sorry, I'm not.
no, it's fine. No. It's a hard one to try and discover. So to come here and here. So I've got this one here. This leg is up. All I have to do is bring this leg over the head. Yeah. Down there. I can do that. You can do that. So when you do this, come under the arm. Yeah. That's it. Right here. So this foot, yeah, and this one comes high on the back. And try and use this to push her this way a little bit. So this leg, just try and push her a bit. So go back. This foot comes up high and push her over with this foot. Now you can start to bring yourself around and bring that leg around a little bit more. The problem is you're staying really square, so you need to move your body around this way a little bit. So you need your head around this way. So just like you would do when you were doing a triangle. Yeah. Now, there you go. Now if she falls because you end up in an arm anyway. Yeah. If she stays on her knees, then you have the arm bar as well. Okay. Yeah. There's a triangle, good. There's an omoplata. It's good, quite low intensity, quite low. Nice, good. The other one, this one. So bring this arm across.
Oh,
that's it. Now you bring this, that's it. And that one over, yeah. There it is, she falls, that's cool. You can still finish. As long as you've got your hips close to her shoulders, you're golden.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I ain't popping yet.
I ain't tapping yet. I ain't tapping yet. So good, you shouldn't. So good, you shouldn't be tapping yet because there's no finishes. Just get into the position. Good. Want me to have a play with that after? Nice.
I think armbar should be on.
Is that the genre, is it?
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
Like a toilet game.
Oh, okay.
Stay over there.
Like, just get over there now. I just was like, what is this? Time, everyone. Good. How'd you find that? Okay. Find some stuff. Yeah. Ooh. Everyone cool? Good. Yeah. Okay. So, anything anyone wanted to? Anyone got stuck on anything? They were like, this is a bit shite.
I'm trying to find out different ways of wrapping for the different moves.
All right. Yeah. Just seeing if there was other options.
Yeah. Kind of triangle. Okay.
Yeah.
Like finding options of wrapping for
An armbar. Okay. Yeah. So were you whereabouts were you wrapping? Were you just going over the shoulder, elbow?
Just playing around with it, weren't we?
Yeah.
Shoulder in.
Because there are
So
other.
reach across the neck. Or
Yeah.
over the top.
Yeah. That's good. It's good to just play with the grip and see if there are other. I mean, there are other places where you can grip that will afford different things. But yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, what I quite like I've got here is, so we've started in this position. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to stay here, but like you guys did before, you were holding the shoulder. If you hold the shoulder down, you've got this option for the omoplata, yeah. But another thing I quite like is if I can come across the elbow, so I can use the gi here across the elbow and pull. So now I'm controlling this elbow. I can use this in a variety of different ways. I can look to start trying to attack the arm for the arm bar, you know, or even just being able to pass the arm across to get towards the back. Yeah, so there are other things there with just using different gi wraps, but we can play around with those in time. Okay, but let's look at a choke now, and you guys can practice this on yourself and play with it a little bit, okay? So, from this grip, we call it a Brabo grip, okay? So where you've got the gi up and around the back here, and what I like to do is I pass the gi into this hand, and I get it as tight as I can to his neck, okay? So I'm here, I pull tight, and I come here with the hand, okay? This gives me a nice tight grip on the collar, and it's pretty solid for him to be able to break. It's really quite difficult for him to break in this position, okay? Here, okay. So we'll look at trying to do a gi choke from here. So what I'll do is I'll push myself to one side so I can expose this side of the neck. If I stay square, I'm trying to guess where I can put my hand, and it's hard for me to reach round to get in deep. So what I quite like doing is I push to the side a little bit here. So now I've got exposure of the neck, so I can see it, okay? What's quite nice about having the Brabo grip is I have another little pocket for my fingers to pop into. So I put my fingers in the pocket here of his gi, and I can drop my elbow down in front of his face. So what I want you to think about when you do this is just keeping your elbow or your forearm close to his face the whole time and across. So when I come back to the center, I then have my 2 points of contact. So we talked about this before when we were looking at triangle chokes, and we were looking at the gi choke from the back we were looking at. And we were also looking at RNCs when we were doing no gi. With all chokes, 2 points of contact, two points of contact, add compression, okay? So if I'm here, 1 point of contact. If I go to the other side and put my hand in, there's my second point of contact, okay, onto the neck. Now I just need to go and add compression. Yeah, so I pull in to add compression. Okay, so I go one step, I come across and I hold the gi here and come back to the center to finish. Yeah? Okay, play around with that a couple of times, see how you feel. See if there's other ways you can finish that. Other than holding like this, there might be other ways you can also finish this. But remember, 2 points of contact, add compression. Okay? Change partners, I'll keep the same, I don't mind. 1, 2, 3. Do one more time, change your hand over there. So rather than having it this way, have it this way. No, let go. Like that, yeah, that's it. Now you can pull, good. Now punch, yeah, that's it. Now punch yourself over, punch him over this way. Now you can find a little bit of gap, so not this hip, but his actual, yeah. Now try and get this as close to him as you can. Good, now start to drop your elbow, rub your forearm down and pull. Keep pulling. Yes, that's good. Try and keep your legs closed and try and compress. Compress. You did it, you were like, oh God, no. get the same. I get a taste. I normally cough. Normally, like when someone gets good choked, cough somewhere. Nasty, nasty. Sweet. It's not very nice, is it? It's very strong. But like compare that to, do you remember we did the gi choke when you've got just the collars? Yeah. But this is that much stronger, right?
Yeah.
Having that grip. I love,
It's almost like
we put in the wrist.
colours, it's the difference between that and that.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas this, it's like if you're slightly off.
No, no, if you're just tight with it, your wrist is already there. It's already in that position.
It's already choking me.
I think when you go in, I say when you go in, you have to go round and then go in. But when you've got this, if you've got the wrap, this is already square, so you're already in a strong position. See if there's any other way of finishing or adding compression to that. You can use other arms. You can use or his or your
Other arms, Danny.
no, or his arm.
Yeah, thank you.
You can reach up. Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, if you just reach up with your arm and just try and reach and hold your knee. All right, and then like don't even grab, but just try and reach with your forearm. So if you can get your armpit into his neck, and then pull. That's a choke. The intention is choking. It's not the intention to neck crank. So you're still, if I've got top, if I'm here,
Yeah.
so we're here.
Yeah.
How are you doing this? How are you?
Yeah,
This
so-
one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that arm come across
Okay.
and push my head.
Oh yeah. And you come across this way. So if I come here,
Yeah.
you can finish the choke. But also you could use his arm to finish it as well. It's not really, so the idea again, it's not so much the idea is cranking the neck, is you're adding compression to the other side. So the intention is a choke. Intention is a choke. But the way I would look at it is that if you feel that it's just going to be neck cranky and there is no choke, best not to do it. Best not to risk it, you know. But what I would look at is trying to choke him with his arm though. I can use his arm to choke him. It's another minute or so. I haven't timed it. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Can you turn your hip slightly to the side and try and pull? Joe. What about pulling the other arm across?
Oh yeah, so it's that one.
Yeah, so you're there. Now pull this arm across. Yeah, and turn to the side. Now pull and choke. So get a little bit closer to him. Yeah, that's. Yeah. You can. Yeah, here. And you can pull and push. You still need to get compression.
Yeah.
Okay. Chip. So here, you can look at holding here and bring it across. Yeah. To come here. So I pass across here, and now I can either come here or here and still finish. You can finish this with one arm. If I push this here, and I just drive up with my wrist. Oh. drive up with the wrist. So I can push across, drive up with my wrist, and that will take the compression. Yeah? Cool. All right. Good work, everyone. Everyone good? Any questions? What's your question? Not about music. Use the mirrors more often. We've been through this a few times. We use the mirrors so I can see the camera and I can see that I'm still in frame. How was that compared to, we did this before, we did a cross choke, but from the collars, how did you find this compared to that? A lot easier? Stronger? Powerful, stronger, cooler. Buzzwords.
When you do that one,
yeah,
you have the difference between like a centimetre is on or off.
Yeah.
Whereas this one,
you've got a little bit more play.
I mean, yeah, you've got
a little more play. Yeah. So you've got a bit more play in it. So by bringing so what we were saying before is when we put the hand in the collar, the hand it molds to the shape of the neck. Okay, so if I have to roll my knuckles in to try and take up space or add compression. When I've got the hand just pulled in tight like this, my hand is already in a straight position, so it's already tight to the neck. So you're already in the position, a lot easier than having it around the shape of the neck and driving in. Okay, so that's one element that's quite nice. Yeah, just what I showed was, Russell. So
I've got a tiny gig.
that's okay. That's right. Come. Yeah. Okay. So from here, it's already tapping. So from here, look, I can pull this arm across to this position here. So now, we talked about you've got 2 points of contact and add compression. So 1 point of contact and his shoulder is the second point of contact. And now all I have to do is add compression. So if I push the arm down to add compression one side and I roll my knuckles the other, you get, that's what you get. Yeah, so you have, there is that option, okay? Another thing you could potentially do, if you go back to there, is to come in here nice and tight, and I can throw the leg over here and then finish in that way. Yeah, foot, shoulder. Cool. So just little options to play around with. Okay, let's do some sparring. We'll call it a day. Okay, cool. Good work, everyone. 1, 2, 3. you.